by the way, I'm gonna have to like stop doing this whole complaining thing, because today, yeah, literally today, I was looking through my YouTube and my YouTube studio thing, you know, you can like look at your videos, your content, right, and then you can look at the comments and stuff, and you know, people say some nice things to me. I really fucking appreciate that shit. I couldn't only imagine what it would be like if it was the opposite of like the majority, you know, majority are positive, and then sometimes like you get some crazy haters, right? But not really, you know what I mean? But like, that's a thing on the internet, right? But I was thinking, dude, if all of these were super negative, I don't even know if I would be able to fucking handle that shit, you know? And like, don't get me wrong, you don't have to look at that shit, right? You can just like not look at those things, but if it's on your channel and like it's your channel, you know what I mean? People commenting, that's what they think of you. It's not just some hate fan page about you, you know what I mean? It's like your actual videos. Someone's shitting on you every single video. You gotta be like, yo, I gotta be doing something wrong. You know what I mean? I have to be doing something wrong. If nobody likes you, like, come on, it's you, buddy. It's not everybody else. You know? So, anyways, I was looking at my content and I was just like, yo, I'm like a complainer, motherfucker. I complain about things. I don't have any friends. I took one stereotypical and it ruined my life. I didn't know how to talk to women. You know what I mean? Like, oh god, like, shut up, dude. No, everyone's got their own problems. They don't want to hear your problems, pal. You know? But yet again, maybe some people do because it's relatable, and then it reminds them that everyone's going through it. Everyone's got their own struggles, and yeah, being real is pretty cool. But I don't know. But usually, if you watch my videos, I'm usually fucking positive in all of them. You know, because you gotta be. You know. Yeah. If I was just bitter all the time, that's cancerous. You're gonna die. I mean, we're all gonna die, but you know what I mean. Like, you can't, don't take that nihilistic approach, okay? That fucking Arthur Schopenhauer, and yeah, he had some good points, right? You know, the Studies in Pessimism, that book. What was the quote? What did he say? Something about pleasure and pain. If you don't believe there's more pain than pleasure, simply ask the rabbit that's eaten by the fox what pain is, or something like that. You know what? You don't know what I'm talking about. But if you look it up, it's going to be something close to that. Yeah, because it's way more painful for the rabbit to get eaten by by the fox, and the fox is, you know, satisfying his hunger, but that is way less significant than the rabbit going through excruciating pain and losing his life, which is the ultimate, you know, individualistically speaking, that's the ultimate price to pay when you die, because you don't come back from that shit, right? And yes, there's fucking religions all around the world talk about an afterlife. Are they right, or is it just so unbelievable that when we die, we just fade into nothingness, that we have to, as a collective unconscious, but I ain't talking Carl Jung, come to this fucking conclusion that we are going to go to something even more extreme, you know? I mean, obviously, all religions, they got some crazy good teachings. I don't give a fuck what religion it is. They have some good-ass teachings. They have really good morals to the story, you know? Even, maybe not even Scientology. I don't know. I haven't even gotten into Scientology to go through the nitty-gritty of things to make a strong opinion on it, but my current opinion on that shit, which you didn't ask for, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. L. Ron Hubbard, he literally made, like, science fiction, man, and then he created, religion, bro? Come on. Yeah. Then the Mormon, you know, the Book of Mormon, what's his name? Joseph something? I don't know, dude. I need to get the shit together, buddy. He actually, I know this off of a South Park episode. He was Joseph Smith. You should do. Oh my God, this type of snow you gotta be careful with, Andrew. This is that silent slush killer shit. Yeah, where there's like a layer of white snow. Just a little baby layer of white snow on the fucking. What are you talking about, Andrew? Is there black snow? Well, there's black ice. I didn't want you guys to think that I was talking about black ice, so I said little layer of white snow. Yes, that shit will make you get some confidence. Like, oh, I can. It's not like wicked cold out. I should be all right. And then there's a little bit of slush, bro. Done, dead. But anyways, back to Joseph Smith. In the South Park episode I watched, and in the episode it said, yes, this is actually what they believe. So take this shit with a grain of fucking salt, all right? But he could only get, only he could talk to God, all right? And he, what was it? Looked inside of a hat and then wrote down what God was telling him in the hat. I don't know. That's kind of crazy, but I'm not gonna talk shit about religions. You know, I'm not gonna talk shit about those two religions, really, even though I just kind of did. I didn't mean to. Well, I did mean to. I don't know. I try to tread carefully on religions, okay, because people take that shit really seriously, and it's their entire world. And if, let's say, Scientology made you a better person, dude, maybe it's kind of real, you know? Yeah. Did I steal that talking point from Andrew Tate? I mean, not exactly, but he refreshing my mind of that belief that I had before. You know? Where I was thinking, yo, if someone actually, no, okay, this was my like, it's a way of saying it. Like, if someone actually believes in God and makes themselves better as an individual because of that, they're a family man now. They're a family man now. They do their job. They fucking perform as a man. They get shit done. They stand up for their family. All that good shit. All in the name of God. Then maybe it doesn't even matter if God's real. Yeah, I used to say it doesn't even matter if he's real, because people are, you know, they're way better people because of religion. So does it even matter, like, if your time on this earth is better because you believed in this crazy mythical creature? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah. Atheists trying to prove, but yet again, let me say that religion can make people do really bad fucking things, okay? Like sacrificing kids, okay? Don't do that, all right? Yeah, but in their head, it's because of the religion. Like, it's going to be a net positive for their tribe or something if they, you know, sacrifice a couple kids. And that ain't cool, you know? For obvious reasons. So, religion can make people really good, and religion can make people really bad. And then some people say the argument for, like, you know, religion has caused really bad things. Some say, yeah, that isn't the religion that made the people do those things. That is just us as individuals. We're tribalistic beings, you know? We're gonna find our own groups where we feel we align with these beliefs and / or nationalities, fucking races, whatever, you know what I mean? We're gonna do that shit because that's like part of us as an individual, as not even individuals. I gotta stop like saying that. It's like one of my burnt in terms, dude. I don't know. I gotta stop with that shit. Yes, but I think that's kind of true, because you gotta, for birds of a feather flock together. Birds of the same feather flock together, or something like that. Yep. So it's never gonna change. But okay, where is it? In some place, and it's one of those crazy places that are still like not, you know, they don't have internet, shit like that. They got like mud houses and stuff. Those tribes, like the tribe type people, I don't even know where it is. Some country that I don't remember the name of, but they were like, one of the rituals for the gods is to fuck their little boys in the ass or something like that, dude. Like, tribe's little men, little boys, okay, are getting fucked by the adults in the name of God, their belief of it. Come on, man, you just lost me with that. So, it's kind of like a, you know? But then you don't want to disrespect religion because it's super, you know, most people are religious. Even atheism is a religion. Yeah. You think if, like, hardcore atheists their entire life, they, like, you know, witnessed a miracle or some shit, they're gonna obviously want to logically, they just want to logically explain what happened. I mean, obviously, that's very correct to do that. Logic is very, you know, science. Go off of science. Don't go off of feel, really, because if you go off of feel, you can really fuck yourself up, you know. Yeah, when you're on opiates and you're working out hard, and like you keep going and going and going, and you can't feel it as good, right? Because you're numb to the pain, when in reality you could get rhabdomyosis or rhabdomyosis, something like that. Yeah, get rhabdo. Let's just say rhabdo, because everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say rhabdo, not rhabdomyosis. Yeah. So don't always go off of feel. But then, going back to the whole God thing, religion thing, atheists, even if they saw a miracle, even if they saw God come down and talk to them while they were conscious, and they knew they were conscious, and God talked to them in the form of those, you know, on like YouTube shorts, you see biblically accurate angels. Okay, let's say an angel. Yeah, an angel went down to talk to him. If they saw that crazy ass thing talking to him, like telepathically, and him talking back to them telepathically, like you're just thinking, and then they know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, you know what telepathically is, okay? Yeah, that shit. They're probably gonna find a reason to explain it, but it not being God. You're gonna say it was an alien or something. So, religions are sometimes good, sometimes bad. But yet again, the truth usually lies somewhere in the middle, you know? You got red pillars, you got blue pillars, but I'm not as red pill as I used to be. I'm not. I realize that, I don't know. Women sometimes can have problems, okay? I've said it in the past that women don't really have problems, but if you're an ugly woman, that's a big problem, you know? Society-wise, how they treat you. But even then, guys will still simp for you. But you gotta think, you're that ugly fat woman that's past 34, you know, because you know you got the epiphany phase, 29 to 31. Yeah. Okay, let's say she's 31. She's right in the middle of going through shit. Well, 30 would be, if it's 29 to 31, 30 would be the middle of the epiphany phase, which is kind of like a woman's midlife crisis. And she realizes, oh shit, my value's going down. I have to start trying to find a mate because I can't get pregnant forever, you know what I mean? 40 is like the latest you can have a kid. And that's like, if you're lucky, that's like the latest. My mom had me when she was 39 years old. Isn't that crazy? And she said that she begged to have me. Yeah. I know. What the fuck? Like, imagine hearing that shit. Like, damn. Alright. Now I got... now I can't disappoint you guys. I did so many times. Oh, God. But yeah. She said she begged for me. Because they were only going to have 2 kids. Yeah. Is that nuts? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Oh, I don't even think about it, really. I haven't thought about that. I don't think about that. You know what I mean? But whenever I go on these ADHD ramblings that I talk about something for a couple of seconds, don't even get to a real point, and then shift over to something else, and keep doing that, and then sometimes I'll make pretty good points, I think. I make some pretty good fucking points, okay? Yeah. But a lot of the other times I got more questions than answers, you know? Yeah. Oh shit, that car's right behind me. What the fuck? Well, thankfully, they can't see that I'm talking to myself in a fucking camera. I just had a intrusive thought. Oh god. I don't know. Why is he on his phone right there? Motherfucker's just standing right next to my car. Okay, we're good. That motherfucker wears a fedora to Walmart. He's a cart guy. And I'm not a doctor, okay? But, he's got schizophrenia. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. Big fucking time. Because he lives right next to me in the apartment complex that I live in, right? And I can hear him talking to himself all the time, bro. And I know he's not talking to anybody. I know that. Because I don't think I've ever seen him have anybody over before. But yet again, maybe he's never seen me have anybody over, so maybe he is talking to people. But, okay, this is one thing that you're really gonna be like, oh, wow, that's kind of strange. He's definitely gotta have something. A lot of the times, I see him, like, I don't see him. I hear him open his door and close it, and he's talking to himself. The entire time, he runs up the stairs while he's talking. He's talking. And he runs down the stairs and he's talking. And you're probably like, oh, maybe he's just, talking to somebody on the phone. Yeah, I thought about that, buddy, but that's not it. There's no way. There's no way. He has different voices and shit. He does different voices. And then back and forth, the voices. And yeah. He's a good guy, though. He's nice. He's a nice person. I'm trying to talk shit about him and stuff. But the only reason why I bring it up is because, you know, it's not something you see every day. Unless you're me. Yeah. And then you live right next to him. Also, I know for a fact, I think he has. Is there any other diseases or something, mental disorders where you can talk to yourself? Well, mania, not even in a mania, right? You gotta have like a psychotic break. Then you could probably do it, like some Fight Club shit. But even the whole Fight Club thing, where he's talking to himself, while he's talking to a person that he made up, and he's having a real conversation, and to him it looks really, really real. I don't think it's really like that. If you go into the craziest of the crazies, go into the crazy nest, and then you go into there, and they had a crazy baby, and then you talk to that person, he would explain to you that it's not really like that. Yeah. You'd be like, well, we think it's real, but we know it's not really crazy real, but it's not like you're actually talking to somebody. But yeah, 'cause you know, like Tyler Durden, he made this version of himself up that he wanted to be. Like we all do. All us men do that in our heads, you know. I'll speak for myself, okay? If I'm coming off like a weirdo, yo, maybe I'm just different. But I'll fantasize about certain things. Let's say I hear a crazy fucking, like a good ass song. I'm like, damn, that song is wicked good, bro. I'll like imagine myself playing the song on a guitar when I can't fucking play it on guitar, you know. But in my head, I am doing it, you know, and then I see like the validation from other people that I'm getting because I'm really good at the guitar. Or like, you know, let's say someone pissed you off and then you didn't really stand up for yourself, you know, and then sometimes the rest of the day, like, you're just thinking about what you could have said to them, or you just fantasize about being the fuck out of them in front of everybody. Yeah, I'll do that. So yeah, dude, there's gotta be other people that do that shit too, you know? Or like, you know, you're friggin' fantasizing about how one day you'll make it and prove everybody wrong. You have that I'll show you attitude, which can be good and bad. It could be your downfall, but yet again, there's an interview, Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, says he uses his anger to his advantage. Like, he plays better when he's angry, so he likes to get angry because he can perform better as a quarterback. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And then some people were like, you can't have that I'll show you mindset, like, which is kind of like anger, you know what I mean? But because Sam Sulek said that, He's like, yeah, I don't know, it's not really the right approach. But yet again, dude, if it makes you like really good at something because you have that I'll show you attitude, maybe it is good. But yet again, it might be bad because you're doing it in an angry way. But yet again, like I said, Tom Brady was the greatest of all time. Like, you don't have to like Tom Brady to know that he's fucking wicked good. You know what I mean? I personally didn't like him because my friend, back when I was like, you know, like early high school, like 9th, 10th grade, he liked the Patriots and they always won. I'm like, bro, these guys are fucking pricks. They always win. And I was like, yeah, it's just because they have a stacked team. But then again, what? Dude, Tom Brady goes to the Buccaneers or something like that? Sorry, I don't watch football really anymore, so, yeah. He goes to the Buccaneers, and then the first year of the Buccaneers, he wins the Super Bowl. Obviously, it's not just him. You know, you got to have a good line. If the offensive line was garbage, he wouldn't have been able to stay in the pocket long enough to find a window to throw it in, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, some things did have to come together, but it just looks crazy. It looks crazy when you, like, win a couple Super Bowls with this fucking team, and then you hop over to this team, and then you win. Like, the Super Bowl. What? Is that fucking crazy? Come on. And that motherfucker says he uses anger all the time. That's his best emotion to use when it comes to winning. So, I don't know. I don't know what one's more right. But then again, you got the manifestation people, right? And they have some good points too, right? They do. Like, there's a common theme with certain famous people where they always believe in themselves. Always believe in themselves, no matter what. Even when everyone was against you, they believe in themselves, right? And then you're like, damn. It's because he believed in himself that entire time. To a weird level. Like, I am going to be somebody. I'm going to make this work. I don't give a fuck what you think of me. Like, it doesn't matter what you believe as long as I believe in myself. They got that mentality, and that's pretty, you know, if you have an unbreakable mindset, you're going to be really well off. But then, let's say, okay, Zherka. John Zherka, right? This motherfucker was talking a bunch of shit to HS Tiki Taki, right? This entire time for like, what, a few weeks? Or something like that? I don't remember the lore exactly, okay? But he was just talking all this shit, like making videos. HS Tiki Taki, I'm gonna beat your ass. All this shit, like, I'm gonna embarrass you in front of everybody. It's gonna be great. And like, he just kept doing that. Like, man, you would say manifestation, right? He's manifesting that. Watch it happen. And it didn't really go that way. He showed up to the bar, outside bar, whatever the fuck it was, in like weird looking gloves and like shorts, ready to fight, right? And HS Tiki Taki was kind of drunk, that's what he said anyway, with this girl, and then Zherka was trying to like basically attack him, so he goes out of the outside bar, basically, and then he just drops Zherka a few times. I don't even know how the fuck he did it, like, just like threw him around. Basically threw him around. He like fell like 2 or 3 different times, and then Zherka at the end, he kind of fucking, you know, he got a takedown. He did. And then HS Tiki Taki said, stop. So Zherka can say he tapped if he's trying to be funny. But yeah, he did get HS Tiki Taki down. If no one was around, how would that have panned out if he got him in that situation? You know what I mean? Because anything can happen in a street fight. I don't know. Since Zherka was on top of him, maybe it would have ended differently if they kept going at it. But we will never know. But it didn't work out the way he wanted it to work out. He thought about throwing hands with him and then knocking him out, but that didn't work. And dude, isn't that a ridiculous name? HS Tiki Taki? Yeah, you gotta change that name. I'm not trying to hate on you. Yeah, I know you could probably beat me up, but that's kind of like a weird name. HS Tiki Taki? I mean, obviously it's a play off of TikTok because I'm assuming that's where his main audience is. I'm guessing. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of a weird name. But yeah, when he got Zherka down a couple times, he didn't like kick him in the head, which he could have, and he didn't. So maybe you could say he was being very nice. But yet again, when you're in a fucking street fight, things, you really shouldn't be nice. Especially when he comes up to attack you. Come on, you should have kicked him in the head. Yeah, but yeah, yet again, the memes they got were funny enough for you don't have to do that, I guess. You know? But fuck. Oh god. Yeah. So maybe like not everything is a certain way. Maybe some things are more so in the middle, because manifestation, you can go really far in life manifesting things, but yet again, sometimes if you get delusional, you can get smacked down hard. And honestly, I don't think Zherka's ever came back from getting humbled by HS Tiki Taki. Dude, that's such a mouthful to say, bro. HS Tiki Taki. What the fuck? I wish I knew his name, but I don't really watch that shit that much anymore. But yeah, I used to watch all that red pill drama shit. They're arguing with this person. This person's arguing with this person. Then you constantly stay up to par on what's going on, and it just takes a lot of your time out of your day. But actually, it didn't really, because I worked 8-hour shifts and I listened to it while I was at work, so I wasn't wasting any time doing it. Well, I don't know. Well, when I got home and shit, I still watched that shit too, so maybe it was wasting some of my time, at least. Yeah, but yeah, and then another thing of manifestation, one of these arguments, not arguments, it's the saying, I think, it's like, there isn't a way to happiness, but happiness is the way. Meaning, if you're just extremely happy going throughout life, if you're true to yourself and you're doing what you love, like, eventually you're gonna find success in that avenue that you are toiling around with, kind of. Yeah. You know? Yep. So there's like NLP. I kind of got into NLP a little bit, but not really that much. It's one of those things that I've started and finished without really getting too much into it. But yeah, I guess you could say that was one of my, yeah, it was one of those things that I got into for a little bit. But even like now, I still think there's definitely a case to be made for it, because these people, like hypnotizing people, yeah, it can wear off and stuff, but you do it again and again, and these people actually believe certain things to a certain extent, obviously, you know? Yeah. I don't know. Where am I even going with this, dude? I don't know. But I think, you know, this is how I get sometimes. I go off of, I just keep going on things, and then I don't finish things. I'm not a finisher. Sorry, ladies. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding when it comes to, like, bouncing around, that I have, like, ideas in my head, and then sometimes I don't. I have it all wrapped up into a perfect little bow, alright? Because it seems to me, when I watch these videos back, I got a lot of questions. And yeah, I think I have some answers sometimes. And then other times I know I might not have the answer to it. And also, I'm also trying to train my brain, like, if I think I have an answer to it, try not to have this crazy strong opinion on it, because what if you're wrong? Like, don't, like, well, let's rephrase that. Like, Andrew, try not to hate people that disagree with you, you know? How about that? That's a way better way of putting it. Yeah. But yet again, see, I bounce back and forth all the time. If you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for anything. You know? If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Yeah, so you gotta actually you should have fucking actual beliefs. Obviously, I have my beliefs, and dude, I've had beliefs, and they've changed, and they've changed back, and they've changed. And yeah, I'm still a little red pilly, but I used to kind of, like, you know, have, like, resentment towards women. You feel like they're living life to the fullest all the time, and then you're struggling going through it, and you're just like, damn, that must be fucking easy living like you, huh? Must be amazing to be you. wow, good for you, bitch. You know, the whole, like, they're living their lives on recruit difficulty. While, don't get me wrong, some of them are, but not all of them. Not all of them. Okay? Yeah. Let's say you're a fat, wicked old bitch and got moles on your face. You're just old and ugly. Ugly, emphasized. Like, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. The people that, you know, you got... If you're really gorgeous, that's rare. If you're really ugly, that's rare. They're right around this area of what the fuck is that, where it'll stun you and you'll have to do it 2 to 3 different times. And the chick has been through this so many times. She knows you're looking at her because she's ugly, not because you might potentially be attracted to her. But she also thinks, maybe this is the guy that's attracted to me and will give me a chance. And then time and time and time and time and time again, it turns out they were just looking at her because she's ugly as fuck. So she goes her entire life. She has these fantasies in her head that one day, one man will love her for her, but it never happens. You got people like that, you know? Also. So, and she's a woman, okay? Yeah. So women have... There's ups and downs to being a woman too, okay, guys? Red pill guys. Alright. Yeah, come on. And it can be, it's easy to just look at the retarded gorgeous women. They just make OnlyFans and then they look like they're happy. And, well, we all know they're probably not that happy if they're fucking, if they gotta take their clothes off to get money. They've probably gone through some shit, okay? They probably don't love themselves very much. But yet again, some women might, you know? So, I don't fucking know. But, alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, might as well. I was like, yo, is it even long enough of a time? Did I wait long enough to get my clothes? Yo, it's getting bad. It's gotten bad since I've left. Like, that car's like 30 yards away. I'm gonna let him go. Because, yo, these roads are actually kind of bad. And it's crazy because... Well, it's not very crazy. Yo, what? Come on, you can do it. You can go. It's shitty that you can go, let's say, a month, snow isn't that bad, but then it doesn't seem like the snowplows are very much so out, and they can watch the news, but whenever there's like a pretty big snowfall, the trucks are not going to be out right away. Dang. Oh, there's a bunch of people behind me. I don't give a bro. Yo, when you give a fuck, that's when you crash. It's happened a million different times from other people. They're like, oh my god, I care what they think. I don't want to make them mad. I'm a people fucking pleaser. Let me speed up so they're not mad at me. And then they were going by their best judgment. They were right originally. And then they care what people think. They speed up, knowing they probably shouldn't. And then they crash. All because they were trying to please people that don't know who the fuck they are. They don't care who the fuck they are, you know? Are they gonna help you? Maybe 1 or 2 people may help you if you're lucky on the day, if you fly off the road. But maybe this is more of my belief rather than the actuality of the situation, but I think a lot of them are just gonna keep on driving. Like, damn, I would stop. That's what they'll say to themselves. They'll be like, I would stop, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get stuck. And then they justify it in their heads. Justify in their heads to not help, and then they don't, and then they're fine. They're gonna sleep well that night, you know what I mean? You might not, because you might have fucked your car up really bad to the point where you gotta buy a new one, pal. All because you cared what people thought of you. Yep, that was my little rant about why I'm not gonna speed up to the people behind me. And the entire time I was also trying to justify it to myself, because I'm like you, man. Well, maybe not you as an individual watching this. I'm a person that cares what people think of them, you know? I'm no different. And sometimes you justify things, and then your brain likes that. You're like, you know, holy fuck, holy, dude, no way, no way, no fucking way. Wow, damn, dude, my car does not drive well in the snow. I tried pulling out, and like the car, you know, I kept seeing cars coming. I'm like, yo, this might suck for me. And then I was just like, oh fuck. But I'm at the laundromat now. I made it to the laundromat, so that's good. And it has chilled out. Has it? Oh, my fucking car's off, so I can't wiper my windows. Wiper my windshield. Yeah, I can't do that, so. Snow's still sprinkling on it slightly. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say calm down. I did a little bit, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna peace out and get my fucking laundry, and then, yeah. See you later.